in sports. Both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the New York Jets. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
Kicking with the wing.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. 10-2 stop.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Operating from the gun, Jones. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Now Jones. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Hassan Reddick gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Throwing is Jackson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And got his man complete. The 20, 10. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 79 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Check it back. Slam, slam, slam.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Why not?
A great
I
play
posted the link.
His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for everyone possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. The run for Pollard. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Let's go. 91. Hey, tight that. There you go. Go. Mike 55.
To throw on 3rd down. Jones. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
Oh.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. They'll run forward with Pollard. And an alley to run. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a 1st down. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
Yeah, stop!
Down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Throwing Jones. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you've got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
They go play action here on 1st down. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. That's good for a Jet 1st down, a gain of 13. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. From the gun, Jackson. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And on this challenge, the refs have to take a peek and see whether or not the receiver was able to dot the I with both feet.
While making sure that he possesses the football all the way through the catch.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Open man, and again it's Sutton. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I'm kind of dead.
And Jackson throwing once more. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Brooks. Give him 12 yards there.
Locked in dead eye, yep.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they're looking at a second down and 9 to go. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they're looking at a second down and 9 to go. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, and he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Jets will extend their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Myles Garrett in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
I would have been sick if I would have squatted and he caught it and ran for a touchdown.
It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is fielded at the 27.
Oh!
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched football?
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Here's Jackson. He completes this to Sutton. It's a gain of 34. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
Well, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. 1, get some oxygen. You fill up your lungs a little bit. And number 2, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down.
Tens the mic. Tens the mic. Bring it. Bring it.
Jackson on 1st down. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Tight
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he'll get it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage. Could be in for a long ball game. Jones on 1st and 10. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Ringo. Number 16's coming. Small. I'm scared. Hey, check box 16. Check box 16.
Here's Jones. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's going to battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20.
Let's go, Rick. Wait!
Over there as his guys will get the football back.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job
Oh, my
defensively.
fault. My
Getting
fault.
inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
I've been here, buddy.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check 20. Show it up. Go. Muscle. That's it.
Jackson from the shotgun. Looking for his running back.
Oh, you could have caught it and kept running, bro.
3-yard gain, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's
I ain't
in the air, you're thinking
you
wide
had me
receiver,
thinking all
tight
out
end,
blitz
but
was
running
coming,
backs,
bro.
They can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
What up?
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now it's Jackson. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
He'll be gone, big dog.
17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a 1st down. This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Jackson, and an alley to run. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Josh Allen in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. Sacks, a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long. Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Let's go.
Cleveland Sutton, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets will extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights.
Chad might shut the joker down, bro. He be doing everything. Hey, I'm gonna tell you one thing. You can't sit in one thing against him because he really know how to beat everything. So you got to keep him guessing.
Touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This is taken at his 4.
Mm-hmm.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Set, ready? 10 Lobo. Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Now Jones throwing on first. Oh! He brings it in. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Number 5. Single, single. Hey, orbit. Mike, 55. Go.
Jones now. From the gun, he'll throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. From the gun, Jones.
Who got there?
Too much. Down he goes. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Oh!
Pick it off! For the end zone, but it's incomplete. Robert Foster, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd down. Well, the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way that's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been off.
McDowell.
All get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
Oh, good stuff, boy.
A pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the
and he couldn't get a clean go on his route.
Locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if
he gonna miss that.
He felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down.
You kicking with the wind.
There's nothing available there for him.
That against the wind is terrible out here.
Somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second.
Oh, yeah.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Boy.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Josh Allen in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half.
I sure got the win in the 4.
That'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's got his man on the out route. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
He off now.
And in
Let's go.
today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. He's going to loft one
That
deep
nigga's so
over the
fast.
middle. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there.
That nigga's so fast.
I remember a coach told me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
Boy, you see it, son.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And he comes back with one complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 37.
Nigga, this guy, the best out of them coverages over there.
Nice route, able to look it in, picks up the 1st down.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And I'm...
To throw again is Jackson. And an alley to run. The improv on the scramble there.
That nigga beat him so quick.
2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
You better bring it.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And he'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 12-yard line. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Steps away to his left. And he finds Parker here complete. So he got 4 on one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback.
Boy, I wanted to run too much going on right there.
Sometimes you got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Forced to his left, still able to accurately throw it downfield for a completion.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Switch it, switch it.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. From 4 yards out. And the Jets will extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This is taken at his 4. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Trying to get those kicks started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10, kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
Throwing again. Jones. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year.
Set. 60 outlaw.
What's up?
Get it.
Jones throwing on 3rd and long. Going up. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
What'd you say?
A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force them into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. Here's Jones on 1st down. Towards the end zone for Brown.
Get you one. Oh, you weak little
picked it off.
You weak little midget.
Come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
He got you unlit him on the last play.
To the air on 2nd down.
Oh yeah.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 29. And the 40-yard line. That's where the return stops.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw is Jackson. Sutton drilling it in on the left side. Give him 30 yards there. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Norman. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Check 43.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down.
Oh, man.
As they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here.
Man, they used to be our quarterback, man. You can't be trying.
Happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Dang, bro.
That huge loss on the sack
My fault.
makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
You got 3 down. Mike 10. Mike 10.
That boy bringing the heat, man.
Jackson now. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
Run what back?
Play there. He's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way, I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And
no, I won't.
That means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground? But his pass is
wow.
for the 3rd time today. He's picked off near his own 48.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent. And now they tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Tens the mic. Time to go. Night. Hey, we got Mike T right.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson.
He got it. Because the nigga ain't running his freaking route, man.
Picked off at the 24. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay,
man,
so
you bumping all on my man down the field and stuff, man.
Fantasy guys, right? The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And now here's another interception. Picked off right around the 43. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Yeah, outright
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Here's Jackson to throw. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Hassan Reddick picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll let this. This is caught at the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. 36 yards on the play. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Okay. He got his X back, but man, I can move on to somebody else, man.
It's been confidence, because even if they had the
That's why I've been throwing it to that nigga so much.
And now it's been a real
issue for him.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
After the sack here, 2nd and 11.
Hey, I got him. He's mine.
Now Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. And he finds a man with a crossing route. A gain there of 21 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Jones now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. And my goodness, another interception. He's picked off at his own 47. What a nightmarish game. He's having now 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead. But I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10.
Oh!
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
And they got it back to us.
From the gun, Jackson. Throwing left side, it's complete. A good pickup there, 21 yards. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Hassan Reddick able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Hey, you got 3, you got 3 down.
Here's Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Brooks. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's
out, man, so I can see this blitz coming and stuff.
Just 2 minutes
Be
remaining.
hard to see that blitz in them press sets, man.
One-sided affair.
Here we go. 10's the mic. 10's the mic. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
That's what they said.
Jackson on 1st down. And this will be
That's what they said.
Continues. It's another touchdown. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this.
Nigga come to my home field and wear his home colors. Nigga don't come up in here with that on.
Confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming.
You wear white when you come to New York.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one.
And nigga be trying to play little psychological games with me, man. I saw as soon as we started, I ain't even say nothing. Like, okay, nigga want.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes
your boy cooked them on that one. You ain't throw it to him, though.
In a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here, and that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Jones. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Got it in now.
Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he started moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting. Not
good hand.
Ball game that appears lost.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Jones now throwing on fourth down.
Got him!
That one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs. Just
oh, my God, he cooked him.
And he goes down. Now the Rams will signal
Did you
for
see
a
that?
timeout, their second.
That man,
good here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Mike 10. Mike 10. Mike 10. Switch up. 10's the mic.
You're going to beat him off the line.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Got some real estate inside the 30. And finally
you really didn't see it.
At the 23. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. He may try and run for this. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Everyone got 4 down. Hey, we got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10. Hey, here we go. Mike 10. Mike 10. Get that quarterback, D-line.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And that will be incomplete. Looked like it might have been intercepted, but he's out of bounds. And a good thing, too, probably. That would have cost him yardage.
Oh, he showed it. Get it in.
On downs. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. 4 down. Alert. 22, Jet, cover. 22, Jet, cover. Where you go?
Here's Jackson. Going to throw again.
There you go.
Another 6. It's caught for a touchdown.
Way to hold on to that thing, boy.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it? Yeah. This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
exactly. There. They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But that's the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
Oh, good play.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here. Exactly. Take a quick look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
On first down, Jones.
Oh, cooked him. But fell right there.
Another interception.
Oh, my God. He cooked him.
At the 42-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win.
Game,
the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working.
Boy, I ain't played that deep right in quite some time, big dog.
You just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Boy, you know I'm to be. Yeah, definitely. You know I'm as soon as it advanced, nigga, you done sent me the invite.